Alright, hey, we're outside the Back Porch Mojo shop. Just got some cool letters for the back of my car. Thought I'd show that off first. We're headed into the Back Porch Mojo shop. It's a little bitty building. Well, I'm standing in the doorway. See how far it is across there? It's all of maybe about 8 feet. When you come in the door, you run into my main workbench, and there is crap hung everywhere. All my drills and most of my hand tools that I use on a daily basis. Little bins for parts, and more parts. I would like to suggest that anybody that has the chance to get a hold of these little kind of bins like that. There are lumber yards closing all over the place. I got these from a lumber yard I worked at a few years ago. These are very handy. Hang them under your workbench. We were talking about space saving earlier. Big space savers. Anyway, some of my tools. My StuMac fret scale. Went and spent the money on that one for my first template. This one here is the one I use all the time. It's just done on a piece of lathing. All kinds of goodies hanging around up in here. Fret tools, my fret nippers, which I wouldn't have said 6 months ago I needed, but now I use them every time. Here's something you guys would just love. When I'm cutting out a box for a neck, if I can get a hold of it, rather than use my little hand saw or something, this little jewel from Black & Decker. They're like about 30 bucks. Set it inside your box and away you go. Mini Sawzall. It's beautiful. Great tool. Heat for in the winter. Big old wood burner. Got me a little board up here where I write down the guitars I've got to do. Storage. Some boxes up there. Some chicken feeders. Those are going to be some resonators someday, and some pot lids. My newest tool, little bitty bandsaw, or drill press, I mean. Some boxes. This workbench over here doesn't see a whole lot of use because it's always covered in boxes or necks. It's crazy. Some boxes I just got. Some necks. A Stratocaster that I keep parting out. I put it together and then I take it apart. It never seems to stay together for too long. Well, here we are at the back of the shop. Let's talk about wood storage. There you go. I got this handy dandy little metal thing I found. I don't even know what it was supposed to be used for, but I put little pieces of wood in it, necks and such. There's a little neck and glue up, and Canjo my brother's working on. There's a few finished, almost finished pieces. Some Dano Mojos. Mojo Electros, I guess we're calling them. My brother just built him a 4-string Canjo bass. It's very cool. Behind that, if you can see it, is boxes stacked to the freaking ceiling. It's crazy. Boxes. Everywhere there's boxes. Another little makeshift workbench. Here's one of the things I was talking about earlier. I keep my scroll saw is on an old ironing board. I don't know if you can tell that real quick, but when I need some shop space, I just fold this rascal up into the wall. Stick the wood out of here. When I need some floor space, shove it up into the wall and away it goes, and then when I need it down, it's probably like the Blair Witch project. It's got a little leg there that I flip down, and out comes the scroll saw. Same thing for my bandsaw. It mounts on my workbench, and when I got little pieces I use it like that, but then when I got a big piece, it's on a little turnstile. I just turn it like that, and then I got all kinds of room to go out the other side with it. You can see this or not, but it's got a, I think they come out of Lazy Susan, some kind of cabinet thing, but it's about a 10-inch thing with ball bearings in it, and I just shove it on around. Little scrap blocks of wood. My baby, when she was a baby, she's turning 9 tomorrow. Fellas, CBGs are good. These are all orders, my friends. I got more than I can shake a stick at, and I thank the Lord for it. There's a cigar box guitar I'm getting ready to build. 1924 plate in that box. Look at that. That's huge. That thing is, well, shit, I don't know how long it is. It's about 15 inches long. Crazy. That's going to be for my friend Kenny Lee Burgess. Here's a nice little space saver. I got these router bits. They're all like in this thing. I just lean it forward when I need one. Little things for my pliers to hang on, and nails and screws, and hammers hanging way up there. Here's a space saver for you. Save your salsa jars. I hang that up in the ceiling, and then when I got little bitty parts, I throw them in there. They're out of the way. Lumber storage. Rafters are just full of wood. So anyway, here's another tool I got this year, courtesy of Cigar Box Guitars. My wife didn't even complain. Nice Hitachi table saw. And again, here we are looking back at the main workbench. Little test amp there. I was talking about my disc sander. This used to hang on the wall, and it had like a it had a fence on it that kind of rode across it in the middle like that, and you'd set your wood on there and run it against the fence. Well, it's the motor and everything, it stuck out 1.5 feet from the wall, so I just decided it'd be better if it was laid down in the bench. Well, gang, I know you're probably getting a little seasick from bouncing around. Here's a little tip for you. Strings, $2. Musician's friend. I got tons of them. Anywho, it's the Back Porch Mojo shop. My little bitty shed out here. Said she's not very big, but that's home for Back Porch Mojo. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Big Daddy out.